Emotionally open.
Sexy. I think it's sexy.
Understanding.
Connected.
Safe.
It's expressing and it's confident and it's sexy.
For me personally, it's an emotional experience.
It's home.
My name is Griffin Taylor. I started Light Blues after about 6 months of house parties, so we decided that we would go ahead and start up a new phase of blues dancing with a new venue, and I drew the short straw on that one.
My name is Jessica Wells. I am 24 years old, and I've been blues dancing for like 5 years now. So I go to blues to decompress, to feel, and to express things that I can't express in words. And that's something that I can't do in any other forms of dancing.
My name is Britta Hansen. I'm 22 years old, and I started blues dancing about 2.5 years ago. I was introduced to blues dancing through Juan Carlos. I met him at country dancing, actually. He told me that based on the way that I danced, that I would really enjoy blues dancing, and so I went there that Friday, and I've been going every Friday ever since.
So there's some people who say that blues is a very sensual dance.
Blues can be taken as provocative, sensual, and inappropriate. It can, to somebody that doesn't understand what it is.
That's not what blues is. It's sexy, it can be, but it's not sexual. And I've seen people who have come to blues who just look at it, who see that closeness, you know, all those hip movements, and they're like, oh man, this is like grinding almost. And so then they try to grind, and I just look at those people and I'm like, how dare you? Because it's not what it's there for.
It's intimate because you get to know your partner and you get to know yourself through the way that you move. A lot of times it is danced in extremely close proximity so that you can feel the minute movements of the person that you're with. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a sexual dance. You can be close and you can mirror each other, but you don't have to bring anything sexual or sensual into the equation. It can be done, and it has been done, but that's not the basis of what blues is.
In my opinion, American adults they're starved for platonic physical touch. Blues is a surefire cure for that. If you come into blues with the understanding that this is not about going home with somebody at the end of the night, if you come to blues with the understanding that I'm going to be able to be in a place where I'm emotionally safe and I will be able to have platonic, emotionally connected physical contact, it can be beautiful, and it can help people actually progress emotionally.
One thing is, I think that blues attracts misfit people. It attracts us people who don't get a chance to express this in other ways. People who want to go against the grain a little bit, who are looking for an outlet. People are attracted to ways in which they can express themselves freely and fully.
Light blues specifically, the environment that has developed and that I tried to cultivate there was one of acceptance and one of love and support. And a lot of the people that come have a lot of stuff on their mind and have difficulty fitting in elsewhere. I've had a couple people come to me and actually make a point of letting me know that the only reason that they were still alive that week, very specifically that week, was because they knew that blues was coming up and that there were people that would miss them.
About 4 years ago, a good friend of mine had me go over to her birthday party that she was having. And I'd never seen anything like blues dancing before. My mother passed away from cancer in July of 2014. And that was tough, and it still is. part of me just wanted to be isolated. Part of me just wanted to be away from everyone else and just deal with everything on my own. But I had this family almost here in Provo that took care of me and made me want to feel again and made me want to be around people again.
I keep coming back to blues because honestly, it just fills a hole in my life.
It gives us that strength and that support to keep on moving forward and feel and express and love.
Once you really understand what blues is about, you don't want to stop coming. It's a family, it's a home. Everybody's voice is heard. Everybody is important.
Emotionally open, sensitive, connected, thoughtful, and open-minded.
I mean, when I started out, I was just getting over a breakup. It was a way for me to connect and express emotions and to feel. And as someone who's kind of struggled with depression at certain times in my life, it's an outlet where I have friends that support me and love me and will always be there for me. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. And that really is the core of blues for me, is that community. The dancing's amazing, but it's the community that makes it worth it.